This book is about a science fantasy. It is about a young girl whose father, a government scientist, has gone after working on a mysterious project called Tesseract. 13 years old Meg Murray classmates and teachers see her as a troublesome and stubborn student, she a troublemaker. Her family knows that she is sometimes emotionally immature but also see her capable of doing great things. The family includes her beautiful scientist's mother, her athletic 10-year-old twin brothers, Sandy and Denny, and her 5-year-old brother, Charles Wallace Murray, a child genius who can sometimes read Meg's mind, which is very weird.
Hello boys and girls. Today we are going to talk about family who lost their father and their child Charles Wallace Murray. We ask them questions about their experiences.
Hello Meg, I am the interview. Meg, how does it feel like to almost lose your brother Charles?
It was horrible. I kept saying I love you Charles, I love you Charles, because I thought I was gonna lose him forever. Mrs. Witch told me that I had one thing that he didn't have, and this was the weapon against evil. However, I must discover this weapon myself. Later, I realized my weapon was love. I released Charles and squeezed him to death. Oh my god, I'm very sorry for that. I could have never experienced that. Meg and Charles, how does it feel to lose your father known as Mr. Murray?
I don't even want to talk about it. I'm sorry, but I don't want to remember that experience in my life.
Sorry about my brother. He gets emotional talking about what was going on. I felt depressed and felt very sad when my father went missing. I didn't know what to do. All of these words were just popping up in my head. I was shedding tears when I heard about this.
Oh my goodness, good thing you found our father. But why did you go to the haunted house with your brother Charles and your friend Calvin?
Because my friend Calvin was going and he got a feeling he got it there. I thought he was a daredevil, but no, it was something else important. I also invited my brother Charles. All of us get to go. But then we met Mrs. Who, one of Mrs. Witch, to friend Mr. Who told me that my father needs help.
How does it feel to know your brother can read your mind?
Kinda feel awkward and discomfort. But Charles always seems capable of reading my mind. Charles later told me that he has spoken to Mrs. Whitsett about my problems. He never tells me who she is. I'm so mad right now. What won't he tell me? We always tell each other secrets.
Charles, why would you keep this a secret from your sister? Anyway, how did you survive saving your father? Luckily Mrs. Whitsett explained to me the meaning of Tesseract. Also how to go through time and space more quickly. It was a little rough at first, I got the hang of it. But I didn't understand it, but Calvin knew what to do. Later I saved my father and I really thought we were never gonna see him again.
Is this book good or bad? This book is kind of good and bad. Why? Because to me it's boring but a little adventure if you really dig this book. This book is great for people talking about space like the movie Back to the Future. And also good for people for adventure but has a catchy twist to it. This book is about a science fantasy. It is about one Meg Murray who is to rescue her father, a gifted scientist, from the evil forces that hold him prisoner on another planet.